has the full transition been like from running back to wide receiver?
It's been good. It's just it's a lot of more plays. So I've just been trying to learn a lot. But it's a good smooth transition. I like it.
What do you like about it the most?
The most I like about it is just me being in space and just like me just going against corners 1-on-1, just catching the ball, stuff like that.
Was this, when you were recruited, was this kind of always the plan, or is it something that just kind of developed as you went through college?
Yeah, it was always a plan. Like that was always me and Lincoln plan. But like I got hurt the first game, so that switched up his whole plan of me going to receiver, slot, and running back. So he just wanted me to just stay at running back for the season.
For sure.
Do you plan on still getting reps at running back this year?
Yes, that's the plan.
The running back room said they're going to miss you.
Yeah.
Are you going to miss them?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna miss my guys, Barlow and Austin and all them. But Marshawn, he knows, but we starting to get closer too, for sure.
Is anyone in that wide receiver room kind of taking you under their wing to kind of help you along?
Oh yeah, Taj Washington and Mario Williams, they help me a lot because they know I'm new to the slot, so they help me on all the key points on what to do on routes, what not to do, just stuff like that, and I listen.
What tips have they given you at the slot spot?
Like it just depends on what route it is, like stuff like that. Just like little things like keep watching the ball while you're catching it. Just stay focused on the ball, just stuff like that. Just little things.
What was the conversation when it was initially brought up to you to go and kind of make that full-time transition?
It was he just brought me in. Like we already knew it was coming, but like I just didn't know when because I got hurt the first game. So, but it was in his office. But he brought it up, and I was happy about it.
What was that like? I mean, you have that sort of breakout game, your first game, and then have to deal with recovering from the injury in your first year. How did you kind of handle that and go through that process?
I handled it good. It was smooth. It was kind of depressing because I couldn't really do my full capability, so I couldn't really like play how I wanted to play. But I got through it, and I just kept pushing.
The Heisman pose you hit, planned or spur of the moment?
Planned. It was a dare. Like
dare?
A bet. It was a bet with Miller because it was in Galen, and then he was like, "If you score your first game, if you score, do the Heisman." And I just popped right up in my head when I scored.
What's been the biggest adjustment, just kind of physically on the field? I guess when you're working at receiver, what are the things that you really need to focus on?
Just learn how to play faster on receiver because receiver you gotta know a lot. So I'm just learning how to play more faster. Just like instead of thinking, just go. So.
Kyron said you're probably the funniest guy on the team.
Yeah, something like that.
Where does that personality come from? And just making people laugh seems to be your.
I don't know. That's just who I am. I don't even be trying to make people laugh. I just make people laugh just because, just off the stuff I do.
Heard you guys went paintballing?
Yeah.
How was that?
It was smooth. It was fun.
Did you get hit?
Nah. Oh yeah, for sure, a couple times.
Where'd you get hit?
In the back shot.
What are your, you scored 6 times last year. Do you have any kind of personal goals for this year, just knowing you'll be more of a wide receiver than anything?
My personal goal is just to score more touchdowns, really, and just help the offense, whatever they need. So.
When did the coaches tell you that you were going to make that change, officially be a wide receiver?
He told me like after the Tulane game when we all had our meetings, like our little one-on-one meeting at the end of the season.
What was your initial kind of reaction to that?
I wasn't surprised because I was supposed to be the plan. Like I was supposed to play both running back and receiver, but I was just happy about it and I couldn't wait to get back to work.
Anything in particular, like technically about the receiver position that you really had to hone in to kind of make that full changeover?
just learning more plays. That's about it. So you gotta learn you gotta learn a lot more than running back and receiver.
In that sense, was the off season any different?
Yeah,
You this
just-
time kind of learning.
Yeah, it was a lot different. More like meetings, more studying with the coaches, learning, trying to get the plays right. More on the field, like walking through on this field with Coach Hewitt, going through plays.
How comfortable are you with all those plays now, kind of going to fall camp?
I'm comfortable, but we still learning for sure. We always got something to learn every day, but I'm comfortable for sure.
What do you see as kind of the strengths of that whole position group at receiver coming in the year?
Strengths is speed. Learn how to we know how to move. It's gonna be a lot of catching. Like we all can catch real good, but it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a fun year.
What's different about going from the running back room to now being in the receiver room? Any different vibes between the two rooms?
Nah, it ain't. We all energized and like be ready to play. So like it ain't no big difference. It's just
You said Miller made that bet with you. What's your relationship with him? Or like with him?
Me and Miller, yeah, we close. Like I've been knowing Miller since high school because he was going to go to Mater Dei and then something happened. I forgot, but yeah, so we've been close. Like, and then so once I got to college, we just been hanging out and stuff like that, going out to eat.
Has he helped you at all with the transition? Just him being a quarterback and kind of knowing all the plays like that?
Yeah, he helped us a lot. He helped me and Zach a lot because me and Zach, well, we both coming into that position. So like we've been having like meetings.
Just you three?
Yeah, just no, like me, Zach, Deuce, and Jacoby. Like we have our meetings before we could get the plays right.
And Miller's in those meetings too.
Yeah, it's just him, just Miller and us.
What's your bet with Miller?
Oh, the Heisman. He betted me to do that on my first touchdown.
Got it.
Yeah, we was in Little Galen
Got
just
it.
talking. Yeah.
Are you guys have another bet this year?
I don't know.
Not yet.
Probably coming soon.
Do you feel like you have a good grasp on how the coaches want to use you, or do you feel like that role is still kind of developing through fall camp?
Nah, they doing a good job. Lincoln know what he doing, but I feel like it's going to be a good one. It's a good change. Yes.
What kind of impact do you think you can have in the special teams in the return game this year?
But I have a big impact for sure. I mean, try to take one of them back this year. That's the plan. So, a couple of them.
Forgive me for asking this because I'm sure you were asked this before, but the transition to wide receiver, quote unquote, was that a difficult thing? What made it acceptable to you? Because obviously you were a big, quote, star. I watched you in high school at Mater Dei.
Yeah.
So do you see yourself able to make this type of transition? So you still carry the ball on occasion? How's
Yes.
it working out?
Yes. But it's a good transition. I feel good about it because I've been playing receiver in high school, like in 7-on-7. Plus my first high school I went to, I was playing receiver there too.
Okay.
But not when I transferred to Mater Dei, it was straight running back.
Yeah.
And then so I feel good about it.
I remember when I talked to you a long time ago, you mentioned that a lot of schools were actually recruiting you as a wide receiver. How many schools were actually recruiting you to play specifically just wide receiver, or was it more of a hybrid role like you did here?
It was more of a hybrid role, like schools is really wanted me to play running back, but they seen all the shit all the stuff I was doing at receiver.
Yeah.
So like they knew I could play both. So they starting to look into like me playing both when I was getting there.
Do you think you have the best hands on the team from the wide receiver perspective?
I'm up there. Something like that. We all got good hands though. Yeah.
For you to even to pause and think about that, you got a pretty good group of receivers then, huh?
Yeah, for sure. We all good. We all good.
What do you think think about the competition between you guys?
The competition is tough, but that's all. We go to practice and we just compete every day and just try to make each other better.
You surprised by the level of competition, or is that something you came in expecting?
No, I came in expecting this because Lincoln is a good coach, so he bring in a lot of good talent. So you're gonna have to compete every year. So.
And how is that for you, not to necessarily know that you're going to be the guy, or you're going to contribute the way you have? Has that been challenging?
Nah, it ain't been challenging. It's college football. Everybody's good, so. But it's just been it's been cool. It just helped me get better because I know I'm not the guy right now. I'm not starting, so it just helped me keep pushing, trying to get better.
So it is making you find new ways to get better?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And how's that process for you?
It's processing good. Just trying to find a way to find a way to get me better and just other teammates too.